Hello everyone, my name is Sean. I am still the Crypto Smith, and just remember, I am not here for the money. I'm just here for you. Do you believe that? All right, what is today? Today is Wednesday. Wednesday is StableFund Update Day. Wednesday, StableFund Update Wednesday. Something like that. Wednesdays is when I do my StableFund updates, okay? Just so you didn't know that. Today, you'd think I get bored doing this week by week, but I don't. And I'll tell you why. Today I'm a little bit more excited. I'm a little more excited because you can start to really see this thing growing. And that is the wonder of compound interest. They said it was the eighth wonder of the world, and I believe they're correct. Nothing has changed in the overall market outside of crypto. Therefore, nothing really is going to change inside of crypto. So until Bitcoin straps its boots on and starts hiking again, we're really kind of stuck here for a bit more. So anyway, enough with that. We're going to look at MATIC, which is one of my favorite tokens. Obviously what I have staked in StableFund. 81, almost 82 cents. But let's go to the 3-month time scale. Now, when I got into StableFund to begin with, I got in way back here in June. I was in for a little bit and then I got out, just testing the waters out, making sure everything worked. I was able to pull my money out of it. So that was excellent. And then when I started doing this 365, 52-week journey with you guys, I was in the beginning of July, I believe. And so I ended up getting my initial tokens for around the 40 to, anywhere between 40 and 50 cents. So I got a great deal. Nice discount for me. It's up over 80 cents right now. And keep in mind, its all-time high is near $3, about $2.87 way back here. And I do believe in the future, at some point, it is going to surpass that all-time high as we get the next bull run, as most cryptos will surpass their all-time high. Those that stick around anyway and that aren't lying flat on their backs or have rugged on you. In my opinion, that's not going to be StableFund. They have given me no reason to doubt them yet. Even today and yesterday, there was a little bit of a hiccup in the user interface on StableFund. And they did get that corrected. You were still able to withdraw your rewards and redeposit. You just couldn't see it on the updated list of all your transactions. You just weren't really able to see it, but it was still there. They were able to fix it. Everything's fine. It was, I think, really only on the MATIC blockchain, but no big deal. We are back and better than ever. What are we going to do today? We're going to reinvest, and I'm going to go over my total with you and go over some, this exciting stuff that we're doing. Remember, this is my excited face. So let's get into S-Rocket, right? S-Rocket last week was going nuts. I do believe it hit $170, which is insane. And what's even worse is I don't own any S-Rocket. And I had some in the beginning when it was like in the $30 range, $20 range. And I bought some and I sold it and made a little money. Happy with that. But I just haven't put any money back into S-Rocket. I think I own 0.2% or 0.22 S-Rocket right now. I really need to get more, but I don't want to pull out of my StableFund account because this is the whole point. I just need to keep this thing rolling. So I'm going to have to figure out another way to get at least a few S-Rockets so I can start getting some of these airdrop tokens twice a month. I've talked about that before. Do your own research if you want to get into that. Don't just buy it because this dumb guy said to or mentioned it. Okay, we don't do those kind of things. We do our own research here because we're big boys and girls. Let's get back into it. MATIC's 82 cents, ETH 1668, BNB still just under $300. I don't care about Phantom, and AVAX is 2316. BUSD, oddly enough, is still at $1. Staking. Let's get into my staking history and see what we can pull out as far as a withdrawal. All right, here's my transaction history. We can go down through it. And one of the cool things that they've changed this week is now they've added, instead of you just having to withdraw, if you wanted to withdraw your capital here, it would withdraw all that was available, right? You weren't, unless you interacted individually with the blockchain, which I don't know how to do and I couldn't tell you how to do, you basically had to withdraw all of it that was available to withdraw at the time. Now you can withdraw individual redeposits or deposits. So I could go through and say, oh, 145, let's go ahead and take that out. Right? And then you can confirm, go ahead and pull that out. I'm not going to do that because that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to redeposit, okay? Not withdraw what's already in there. So let's go down. Let's check the old calculator. And I've got 41 near, 41 and a half. Not quite my full day's worth because yesterday I did it a little bit late because yesterday was what? golf day, got home a little late, so that's what happened. Total right now is 3010. I could pull out 2030 if I wanted to all at once, which I'm not going to do yet, right? Okay, so the 41.5. Let's withdraw the reward, see where we're at, confirm, and we're waiting, and we're waiting. Okay, success. Here we are. We pulled some out. I've got 50 balance. Let's say we're going to put 42 back in. Let's deposit, confirm. It's going to take a second. We'll be right back with you. And success. There we are. Redeposited my withdrawal. Let's go up here. August 24th. That is today. All right, 40.74. Of course, that's the 42 minus the 3%, which goes to help sprinkle some magic MATIC tokens onto the S-Rocket holders, which is super cool. Also, I'm going to get me some S-Rocket. I have to. I'm going to have to do it. Now, I want to show you something else that's really cool. Now, look at when I started, and let's go all the way down to the bottom. When I started, I put in initially 1,018, and then I added a little bit extra here and there, but we can go to a daily compound interest calculator. And this is a great, easy calculator. You don't have to go to the main one the site did. I find that a little clunky, a little weird. This one is super easy. I put in my principal amount. So let's go back. Let's see what I actually have right now. I have 3051. So we'll just say I've got 3050, 3050 MATIC. Now this does it in dollars, but it doesn't really matter. Now actually you can just hit over the blank thing here and it's just going to give you a number, right? So we have 3050 MATIC today, 1.5% daily interest. Let's see. Well, I've only got, I believe, just barely under 10 months left. And obviously there's a 3% for redeposit, but that 3% doesn't come out of my withdrawal because I have extra in there that covers the 3%, right? I always have extra MATIC sitting in there, so it doesn't necessarily come out of what I'm withdrawing out of the compounding or out of the staking program. So let's go 10 months and we can calculate. I'm not throwing any extra in there. 281, right? I mean, that's nice. So this is not dollars. This is 281,000 MATIC tokens, whatever it's worth. If it's worth 50 cents at the time at the very end of this, or it's worth $3, which would be freaking awesome. But that says at the very end of this, there's going to be 281. Now I can go down here, click daily. It's going to show you my daily. Now, when I started, remember 45, because that's what I'm getting today. I'm getting 45 MATIC tokens per day. I started at 1,018 and it was going to be for 12 months. Calculate. When I started this, I was only getting 15 per day, right? 15 per day. Now I'm getting 45 MATIC tokens per day, which is crazy, right? And now I'm starting to see it stack. And now you can see why it's so exciting. Let's go back to the 3050 for 10 months, recalculate, and I can actually see, and with this calculator, if you go daily, you can either go by date. So tomorrow is the 25th. So it's calculating, I'm going to get 45.75, which is very, very close to what I'm supposed to get tomorrow. And you can go by day, or you can just go by day number, and you can kind of say now, like, hey, in 30 days, where am I going to be? Oh, well, I'm going to be at $70, right? So you can see right now that this thing is really starting to pick up steam. And if we go out to, let's say, what am I going to be getting Christmas time, right? At the end of December or the new year, here we go. Here is Christmas or December 30th, right? Here's the end of the year. 307 MATIC per day. That is pretty damn exciting. Now, also, I did mention in my last video that the temptations of this are going to be very, very difficult because you start getting into these days where I've got 20,000 MATIC tokens. And remember, this is not me adding any extra in along the way, which I may very well do. This is just keeping up with what I currently have. And you get into some months early next year, March, February, or March, April, right? And I'm pulling down 1,400 MATIC per day, 95,000 MATIC. I'll be honest with you. If I don't pull some of this out and pay some bills at home, I'm probably going to get divorced. So I'm also most likely going to be pulling out. If I pull anything out, I'm going to pull some out for me and pull some out for you. And we're going to do some giveaways, and I'm going to do a survey and let you guys decide what kind of giveaways you want to do. Do you want me to get some NFTs or MATIC tokens or BUSD or, whatever it is? We'll deal with it at the time, but I still want to do that. I'm still very excited to do that. And I hope you guys are with me for it. So that is going to be the tough part, and come towards the end of this thing, 3,000 MATIC per day. If we're in a bull run right here and MATIC is a couple a couple of dollars, $3, right? That's $9,000 per day coming in. And just to sit on that and not touch it is going to be excruciatingly difficult. So, all right, time will tell. We will see what's going to happen. Can I make it to 365? I know I can make it to 365, but am I going to make it to 365 at this number right here? I don't know. I hope I do, but chances are I may pull some out because I'm not an idiot and I also want to give some of it away. So there we have it. Okay, so don't hate me. Don't hate me, because if I pull some out, trust me, we're you know what I mean, we're both going to get some. So that's kind of where we're at, and that is why it's a little more exciting today. And like I said, go to this calculator here, just type in and Google daily interest, a daily compound interest calculator, and this will pop up. It's called the calculator site. This one is super easy to use. So that's where we're at with the calculator. Let's talk about social media for Stable Group. Now, they've got a Twitter, they've got a Telegram. Twitter, man, Twitter is a ghost town. So, 1524, this thing is not growing very far. They're really not putting much effort into their Twitter. They need somebody on this one, right? They need somebody running this Twitter. And I don't know if, maybe I'd volunteer for it. I don't know. If you're watching this and you're part of the StableOne group, you need to get somebody on this who could just at least post, something every day, even if it's basic, even just some positive news, any updates that are going on. Normally for most projects, Twitter is the primary source for social media, but they have chosen really to concentrate on Telegram. And here's Telegram right here. Hopefully there's nothing up here that's going to be offensive, but I wanted to show you this. This is the important part. Dear StableFund community, Michael/Ray will have an AMA about StableFund Friday the 26th of August at 5 p.m. UK time. I don't have a time calculator conversion chart right here, so you guys will just have to figure that one out on your own. But basically, it's Friday. Today's Wednesday. It's a couple days from now. So that's it. If you want some updates on it, go check it out. Tell them I sent you. I mean, you're probably not going to be able to tell them because you're just going to be listening. But anyway, think about the fact that I sent you to this AMA. That way you can get some more information straight from the source. I'm going to be listening to it, obviously, because that's what I do, just in case you don't, and I can give you guys the information. If you have any questions for me, throw it down in the comments. I do appreciate, I will respond to everybody that has a respondable question. And I do appreciate any of the thumbs up and the subscribes and anything you guys can do to help my channel out. I've got almost 700 subscribers right now, and I'm super pumped about that. I think I've got 14 more videos, maybe 12 to 14 more videos to do before I reach that 100 video mark. And at that, I'm going to treat myself because that was my commitment when I started to do 100 videos before I decided to do anything else. But then I'm going to treat myself to maybe a new microphone and change my setup and get a new intro and stuff like that, and just kind of help move myself forward. You guys watching, I do appreciate you all out there. I wish you well. And if you're in StableFund, just be careful, do your own research, take your profits, okay? Don't do what I'm doing unless you're absolutely positive that you can lose the money and it not affect your life. Just do that for me, please. We are at the end of the video and you guys can go do something else. All right, we'll see you next time.